Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Orlando. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And with where Washington is, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Markkanen. Kemba Walker is out there with Aminu. Then it's Simmons. And it's Jay in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, they've got Horford. Williams is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Roby in at the power forward. Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
Now here's Horford. Boy, he was something else against Utah. In transition, here come the Wizards. Walker leading the charge. Here's Aminu. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. He comes into the game concerned with how Kemba Walker's energy inspires his team. Coach said when Walker gets rolling, they get pumped up. He's a major catalyst for them. If you can stop him, you can control the momentum of the game. At least that's the idea in theory. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Walker. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Up top, Markkanen. Puts the move on. It's good.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the middle, here's Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Simmons. Feeds to Markkanen. And Horford pulls it down.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Knocked it down there. As his career has gone on, Al Horford has added more and more to his outside game.
Walker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. And so Walker nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. No good on the three. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Markkanen, and the shot goes in.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. From 12 feet out, here's Roby. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now from the defensive squad.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Here's Dort after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Passes it to Jay. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander able to get into the seam and the crack quite quickly and puts pressure on the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Markkanen passes to Jay. Roby with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And so it's Washington with it. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside Williams. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And Walker kicks to Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And it's blocked by Brown, and he gets it back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Aminu. Here's Walker. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. From outside, off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Now, here's Aminu. This game he had 10 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kemba Walker making his last shot.
I can see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Washington leading now by 6. Left side, Walker. The shot from the low post is good. Walker's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the... energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Brown trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington. Last year, getting it done. 10th in steals and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Here's Williams after the basket by Washington. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Shot from the inbound. The kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jerome. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Washington leading now by 10. Covington dishes to Jordan. Pass to Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now, here's Biyombo. Tight defense on him, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 12.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Jerome. A baseline J. Rebound, Washington.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Biyombo. Good tee by Williams.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wizards leading by 10. Beverly up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. He can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Biyombo, and he makes that one. Biyombo's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Biyombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Off the inbound. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he can't hit the second. Washington leading now by 11. Here's Covington. Dort grabs the miss. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 14.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Lowry Markkanen getting it done for Washington. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
I got to always happy.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. Bradley is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. 3-on-3. That one falls.
Next step kind of action there from Shai as he's able to find the open teammate.
Washington leading now by 7. Green, no luck. And so here is Oklahoma City.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 9.
DeAndre just muscling up a bit down there, refuses to let the defense tie him down.
And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Korkmaz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Korkmaz, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Washington leading now by 5. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jordan, high post. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Horford's checked in.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort, went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Dort. Al-Farouq Aminu picking up that last basket. Dort passes to Jerome. From the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
And Walker kicks to Aminu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Aminu's got his second bucket tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Bradley. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
I like seeing Markkanen be this assertive offensively. Sometimes the defense doesn't know what to do when he has it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Roby's checked in.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Roby. The baseline J off the mark. Outside, Markkanen. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Dort, guarded by Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, excellent D there from Markkanen.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thunder trailing by 5. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Walker the pass to Aminu. He dishes it to Simmons. Al Horford with the rebound. Oh. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jerome passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is hammered home.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Markkanen, and Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got 14.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game. Roby can't hit. And Walker's got the ball here for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Covington against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the Wizards with possession after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Thunder trailing by 5. Got a hand on it.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
And it's sent back by Horford. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Count it, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Williams comes with a double team. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The feed to Horford. It's over Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Terrific work there by Al Horford getting close to the hoop, really forcing the defense to foul him.
Brown, he's checked in for the Thunder. So he gets them both.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Walker the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Nice recognition from Walker there. Sizing up the defense and just making the right read.
Kicks to Horford. Outside Williams. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Dort passes to Horford, finds the hole for the second time from the floor, now 2 for 5.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 8. Inside. Here's Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position, uses that height. To get the defense to commit.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Al Horford. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Down low. Brown against Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Washington calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Biyombo is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Jay. And it's Gerald Green in for Kemba Walker. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Second, Mitchell Robinson. Ben Simmons third.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
So it's the Wizards now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Green. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. A finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Beverly. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Beverly missing. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Robinson dishes to Covington. And to get open is Robinson. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Covington.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Wizards trail by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beverly against Gilgeous-Alexander. He hangs, and it's Beverly missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Dort passes to Williams, and that one drops for him. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 38 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hang in there. They've been a better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
In my mind, the defense was weak, very weak. They're letting guys run free, getting open shots, and no one on that team is stepping up. I know a premium has been placed on scoring in our league, but you still have to play defense because defense wins championships.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Thunder leading by 7. So the Wizards 5 right now. Gerald Green out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Green after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Covington. Green against Horford. Robinson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, it's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. And Beverly kicks to Green. The fadeaway. Now Beverly. Pass to Robinson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Green dishes to Beverly. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Robinson. Green inside. He's against Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Thunder have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The first one falls. Washington making some changes. And Williams drops them both. Wizards trail by 9 to the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Simmons slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's the teardrop. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Washington.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 40. Here's Roby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Thunder have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Aminu, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The Thunder leading by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Here's Dort. He's got 8. Latrey. Rebound, Washington. Walker's got 8 rebounds in this game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. At the elbow, it's Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Walker dishes to Aminu. Eyes a 3. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dort misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
That's good from Horford on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford's got 8 points.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Dort. 8 points for him. Knocked loose. To the middle. Here's Horford. Rebound, Washington. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 40. Here's Roby. The three-pointer, no good. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jerome. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Roby. 8 points for him. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Bradley. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Thunder. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Markkanen's got 22 points.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy is really becoming a refined scorer.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jerome with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Walker the pass to Jay. Count that one. Jay's got 6 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Elf. Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley kicks to Brown. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Aminu. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Jay. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Simmons passes to Jay. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back. Simmons can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. Feeling out of it, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Biombo comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Over to the left wing. Beverly wide open. The second chance effort, and it's good for 2. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Wizards leading by 8. Right side to Walker. Count it, number 5 for the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let him hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for Washington, Gibson comes in for Jay. And it's Korkmaz in for Kemba Walker. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 43 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Gibson down low. He's covered by Muscala. And so Brown will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 8-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Beverly dishes to Biyombo. Back to Beverly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Muscala, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 9th assist in the game now. Beverly against Bradley. And Beverly kicks to Biyombo. A shot off that time. Bradley with some nice D. Thunder trailing by 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The pass to Muscala. Off target with his 3. Wizards leading by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Korkmaz kicks to Biyombo. Beverly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
With 1 on the clock. And the miss. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Wizards lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mike Muscala out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Bradley. And it's Dort in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
Here's Muscala. Misses the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Covington's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 8. They push it up 4 on 3. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Korkmaz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And finished off by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. Washington leading now by 8. Outside, Covington. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Low block shot. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Dort gets it to go.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Green kicks to Robinson. Poke loose. Up and in on the layup. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Robinson. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Green passes to Korkmaz. Green inside, and the shot goes in. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from outside, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
That's just a poor decision by the defender there. Aminu is not a high percentage shot maker, but has made himself into a pretty good free throw shooter.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Wizards leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shots good by Walker.
And he knows what his bread and butter is. Walker embraces the mid-range at a time when not a whole lot of players are featuring that in their game.
Open shot, Horford. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shot's good by Walker.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And then Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 14. Dort misses. Wizards have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Roby the pass to Horford. Williams for 3. Rebound, Washington. Simmons got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jay. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Minu the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Here's Dort from deep. And Simmons with the rebound. 3 on 3. And he makes good on the layup. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Horford. That one drops for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's good, 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Jay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 10 points for Jay.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Launches a 3. Dort misses.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford. Hey, Brent, were you for or against the idea of the fake fans, the virtual fans we saw in the stands during the bubble?
Well, I guess fake fans would be the cutout ones, but there were real people sitting behind real computer cameras that were there. I did the experience myself, Kevin, and I thought it was a great way for the NBA to try to keep their fans engaged, to use technology to let the players know that people still cared about what was going on and that it wasn't just competition for competition's sake. We had basically an eagle-eye view inside the bubble. I thought it went well.
Something that was floated as an idea last season, the second bubble in Chicago. Brett, do you think eliminated teams deserve to finish their seasons?
I really don't, Kevin, for the sake of the matter that we're talking about people's health and the risk involved around players, their families, their extended families. If you didn't qualify, if your team wasn't good enough at the point that the season was suspended, I agree with the way the league went about the teams that were invited to compete in Orlando and to let the other teams spend the time, the most important time, with their family being safe, secure, and preparing themselves for what was next.
Here's Jay, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A floater, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 58. Here's Aminu, and they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So it's the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander passes it to Roby. Over in the corner, Williams. No good with the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Feeds to Markkanen, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Now here's Maledon. He's covered by Aminu. Fires the 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Washington controlling the game. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots from 12. Ripped away. And here is Maledon. Pass to Jerome. Here's Baisley. Sinks that one from the post. Baisley's got his first points in this one.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Here's Jay. They get it again. Markkanen. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the boards, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Aminu, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Might be the best thing about Aminu is that athleticism, so always good to see him attacking the defense to force the issue.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Washington shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jay, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Maledon passes to Pokusevski. And there's another one for the Thunder.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now the pass to Jay. Now Markkanen. Jerome with the rebound. Over to the wing. 3-pointer on the way. Kusevsky with the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Passes to Melodon. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.